leveling my field, trying to make it flat out here, and some Karen over in this neighborhood called and complained.
This guy is reported by his neighbors for being too noisy.
County came out, measured. I was just hair over harvesting an acre. So the fact that I went just a little bit past an acre of clearing, all they're making me do is go get a permit. No big deal. Takes like 3 or 4 days to come in. But I'm gonna tell you now, once we're done, they ain't gonna like it. Next thing I do is start grabbing these junk cars that I have that run, cut the exhaust off of them, park them at the property line, put a brick on a pedal, and let them run till they blow the up. Because as long as I ain't doing it before 7 in the morning or after 10 o'clock at night, I'm in the noise ordinance. I got a phone call from a friend of mine in the neighborhood. Said the HOA made a post about, oh, we seen his TikToks, we're worried, what's he gonna do? Here we go, this is the start of it. It's stuck in the mud, boys and girls. Gotta get it out of here somehow. Got it out the mud hole, boys. I can't have all the fun alone. So I've got people that are saying that I'm in the wrong for doing what I'm doing. So let me tell you this real quick. My family bought this property in '93, way before that development was even there. So I grew up as a wee little boy out here playing in this field, being loud, doing whatever I wanted. They built the neighborhood. Over the years of me growing up, my toys got bigger, stuff got louder. The neighborhood lines that entire property line over there, which back in the 90s, when they first built it, my dad actually paid to have all those pine trees put up. Now, I bought this place from my parents almost 2 years ago. I'm just trying to have fun and enjoy my land. So I got paid a visit today by the lady that's the president of the HOA beside me. And she sincerely apologized for calling and bothering me. She wanted to make truce, but I told her it's a bit late because they caused us to stop working and I had to pull all these permits because we went a few feet over an acre of harvesting my own land. So per county, I've got to do seed and straw over all the exposed dirt. At that point, it's undisturbed land, and then they'll print me out my land disturbance permits, and we can get back going. Y'all are in for a treat today. So I got a phone call from a friend of mine. Says, hey man, I got some buddies. We need to do a sound off and a bass comp somewhere. You got room for some cars? Yeah, that should get them riled up. That thing's loud. That thing's really loud. Loud, loud. So they came out, and we're good. Cop said, if y'all can, just turn it down a little bit and wrap it up by about 3 to 4 o'clock. Not a problem. So they got the comp done. Everybody that wanted to compete made their hits. Cops did call me and say, hey man, we got some more complaints. When you wrapping it up? Well, they're already wrapped up. So now, we're just out here hanging out. If people are being loud now, they're on their own. But let's just say we successfully pissed off a 2-mile radius around my property. So the outcome of today was one of the people that called and complained, the way the officer described it, he's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles from me. And the officer said when he went into the gentleman's house, he could hear stuff shaking on this man's walls. My whole yard was covered with vehicles today. That neighborhood over there called and complained all day. They started it, they messed with me. Officer said they had 27 calls of complaints about the noise. Now, while he was here talking with me, his radio went off, said, we got another complaint about noise, and he came over to radio and said, hey, I'm here now, we're good. Off.